Welcome. If you've decided to get started with your MusicFirst online classroom demo without scheduling a customized webinar with one of our team members, this video will help you get started in the right direction. Your representative should have provided you with a special URL, a teacher username and password, and a student username and password. If you haven't received this information yet, please contact your sales representative, email info@musicfirst.com for more information, or go to this URL and request a demo. Let's log in using a teacher view. This is the online classroom dashboard. You can return to this page at any point by clicking Home. Within the MusicFirst Online Classroom, you'll see our integrated software tools. Right now, there are 12 different options to choose from. Each of these software titles can be accessed from the browser simply by clicking and opening. For more information about each individual software, please visit MusicFirst.com. MusicFirst also comes included with a variety of pre-loaded content, which you can access by clicking the Content tab, then Shared Content Home. You'll be able to search and filter by 3 assignment types: units, which contain multiple lessons, lessons, and assessments. All of this content has been created by either the music educators on the MusicFirst staff or current users. Let's take a look at Hip Hop Unit. This unit contains 4 lessons and 19 tasks and uses the Foundation software. You can also preview our selection of premium content, which is available for additional purchase, by selecting Content, My Premium Content. If you're interested in purchasing any of these additional content titles, please contact your sales representative. To access all of your classes or to create new classes, select the My Classes tab. You'll see any classes you've already created and be able to create new classes. Classes simply need a title and a start date. Then click Create Class. Here you can see the tabs that apply specifically to each class. The class overview page lists all of your assignments in chronological order. Every class has a discussion boards feature, has a gradebook, and a class calendar. You're able to add students using the Student Management tab or change any class details by accessing the Administration tab. On the left, you'll see tabs that apply to all of your classes. You can create content, view your calendar, view your grading, view student portfolios, and access a file library. Let's add a student user to a class. Again, you should have been provided with a teacher and student login, so you can add yourself to your newly made class. Select the class, then Student Management, Students. Add existing student. Let's log in as a student. Their dashboard is very similar, but slightly different. They'll see their list of classes on the right, as well as any current assignments due on the left. Students can access the software that's available, select their different classes, see their calendar, as well as access their portfolio. The student portfolio is where teachers and students can bookmark their favorite work throughout the year. The only way for students to see an assignment is if you've created something for them to view. Let's take a look at that now. To create a task, which is a basic to-do for your students, select the class then Create, then Task. You also have the option to create units, create lesson plans, and create assessments. The task type is the kind of task you want to create. We'll take a look at creating a MusicFirst software task in just a moment. You also have more general options. To do, read, watch, listen, and write will all prompt your students to access certain content. You can choose the student response, including file upload, freeform text field, and submit web link. You have the option to create an audio recorder task, a video recorder task, or a discussion task. Let's look at record audio. Leave any directions for your students in the description field. Select a due date and time using the assignment and scheduling area. As soon as this content is created, it will be visible to students. If you don't want them to see it quite yet, uncheck Visible. Using the MusicFirst Online Classroom allows you to assign to everyone in your class, assign to specific student groups, or assign to individuals. You have the option to add standards, as well as the option to add to the gradebook. If you choose to add to the gradebook, you have some customizable options here as well. You can change the maximum points that's allotted. You can add the assignment to an assessment group. You can change the grade display type. Or you can add a rubric, which can be available to the students or not. Once you've selected your task basics, select Create Task. Every task submission list will look similarly. You'll see the student name, you'll see where you can give them a grade, and you'll see whether or not the students have submitted. Additionally, you can add comments or clear the student submission. Once you're ready for students to see their grades, whether that's when your grading is finished or as soon as you've given a grade, select Make Grades Visible. Now, if we return to the class overview page, we start to see a chronological list of the assignments we've created. Let's take a look at creating a software task. Don't forget to fill out the task basics. Select Task Type, MusicFirst Software, and then select whatever software you'd like to choose. You can attach a test in Aurelia or Musician, a Noteflight template score, a Practice First assignment, or a Sight Reading Factory example. The basic process of filling out the task basics will always remain the same. When creating a software task using any of the different software, you'll always need to click Open in the software title. In this case, Open in Practice First. You can select any assignment you want to attach directly to the students. Now that the task has been successfully created, students will log in and in this example, be taken directly to the notation file you want them to record. In the case of Noteflight, Soundation, or Soundtrap, students are taken to the template file that you've created. With all of these task assignment types, students can submit their work directly back to you, and it's all logged here in one place under Task Status. Let's take a look at the student perspective and complete an assignment. Students see that they have 2 tasks that are due. To access the assignment, they also select Open in Practice First. All of the software in the MusicFirst Online Classroom will open up in additional tabs. Students can then record the example and submit it back to you. To access the audio record task, students simply click the title of the task and they're taken directly to the simple recorder. All they need to do is select Start, Stop, and Submit. Those are just 2 examples of student assignments. For step-by-step instructions of using any of our software titles, as well as all the features of the MusicFirst Online Classroom, select the question mark, which will take you to the Support tab. From here, you can find FAQs and tutorials. Now that we've logged back in as the teacher, we can see that we have 2 items to grade, who has submitted them, as well as recent activity, students joining and leaving the class, as well as student submissions. When we're ready to make grades available to the students, select the class overview, the task title, and make grades visible. This grade will automatically be added to the gradebook. To bookmark student work for their portfolio, select the student from the gradebook. You can bookmark any submission you choose. You can see an overview of all of your student work by selecting the portfolio on the left. That is a very brief overview of many of the features of the MusicFirst Online Classroom. We hope you enjoy your trial and hope you enjoy creating content, sharing, creating, and learning with your students. For additional questions, please email your MusicFirst representative. We're looking forward to providing you with these excellent tools to enhance your music classroom.